Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How are y'all doing today? Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be pulling a card and doing a short teaching on whatever that card tells us. So very exciting indeed. Let me just make sure this is on the Facebooks. I'm going to just tag some of you. Cool. Welcome. Let me know if you drop in. Doing a card pull today. I would love for you to say hi. Hey, Courtney. Today I'm going to do a 2-card pull. You can see how you feel about both cards. You can choose one of them if you want to put it in the chat. And then I'm going to actually teach about what these 2 cards represent and what they mean. Hey, Mandy. How's it going, love? So first, let's get us some cards. Card number 1. And card number 2. Oh, I guess we're doing 3 today. Source wouldn't let it go, so we're doing 3 today. Fun, fun. All right. The lights are flickering. Okay, so we're going to do 3 cards. We're going to see where they go, and then I'll do a little teaching on it. So choose card 1, 2, or 3, which one is for me. Or you can say this reading is going to tell me a story, and the whole story is for me. So the first card we pulled is reversed. So I'm going to read the full card, but the reversed portion is like the highlight of the teaching. Okay, so keep that in mind. We pulled Anais, who represents laughter. Normally like this, we pulled her like this. This is what she says. Hi, I'm Anais. If you can't tell, I love to laugh. Sometimes people think I'm being fake because I use my laughter to express myself. I feel a deep sense of euphoria, and my cosmic laugh heals the pain in others. It took me a long time to understand that sometimes my happiness and joy would trigger people, but that was no reason to stop. If Anais appears in a reading, your inner child is in need of a good laugh. Sometimes unhealed adults can feel triggered by a child's joy and happiness because the unhealed adult never got to experience joy whenever he, she, or they sees another experience it, the adult's inner child feels rage and jealousy. This is why some adults get angry at kids. You might hear the phrases, that's enough for now, okay, playtime is over, settle down, when adults interrupt the fun. Your inner child learned to hold back their joy and laughter to make others comfortable. It's time to teach her, them, or him that it's safe to feel and express joy, that it's okay to be their bold, loud, silly selves. Shake things up and find a way to experience your own inner joy and euphoria today. Have a big belly laugh and cry some tears of joy. You deserve it always. If reversed, you may be using laughter, sarcasm, or comedy as a trauma response to deflect your true emotions. We mustn't spiritually or emotionally bypass ourselves. Feel and honor what you need to, and then have a good laugh. Your mantra is, it is safe to express my joy and happiness. Beautiful work. Very cool. So we have the reverse, remember, so you might be using laughter and sarcasm to bypass your feelings. Look into that. Card number 2, we pulled Sakura, who represents love. My name is Sakura. I embody pure unconditional love for both myself and others. Because I love myself first, I have strong boundaries and clearly communicate what I want and need. I don't take things personally because I know other people's behavior is not a reflection of me, but rather their own woundings. Therefore, I can hold love and compassion for others, even those who have caused me harm. I see the love and truth in it all. Each person defines love differently because each person experienced what was called love differently. A child who grew up in an abusive household calls pain love. That is one way trauma bonds are created. A child who grows up showered with gifts will call that love, even if only subconsciously, and so on. People show up for others and accept love from others based on their learned perception, oftentimes falling into codependent people-pleasing and avoidant behavior because they never learn to love and value themselves in a healthy way. They cannot love or accept healthy love from others. Sakura comes to visit to assist you in noticing where your vision or definition of love might be blurred or unhealthy. Are you noticing unhealthy or unskilled behavior in relationships and calling it love? Are you excusing toxic or red flag behavior and calling it love? It's time to start creating and learning a new definition of love, starting with self. Sakura is here to remind you that self-love and healthy boundaries are the best way to create healthy and loving relationships. Card number 2, Sakura Love. So we're reflecting on our own healthy love. Let me know what you think. All right. And last but not least, card number 3. Also reversed. So remember, I'll read the whole card, but card number 3 is the one you got flow reversed. So water, flow reversed. I am flow. Inhale, exhale. Emotions do not scare me, for I am like the water. No matter how much you shake me, I return to stillness. My ability to embrace, be with, and transmute my emotions inspires others to do the same. I am a safe haven for those in deep emotional pain, a powerful teacher of how to find safety in the uncomfortable. Your inner child is feeling a little out of sorts. They never learned how to sit with the uncomfortable emotions and work through them. So now they clench up and resist. But like swimming amongst the waves, it's better to simply swim through the waves than to try to resist them. It's time to teach your inner child how to process and learn from their emotions. Emotions are a powerful guidance system. When we are in alignment, they can show us when something or someone is wrong for us. They can show us what we need to heal. They can teach us about our connections and so much more. And when we resist and deny our emotions, we shove them down and they get compressed. Rather than heal, we avoid or bypass ourselves. Flow is here to encourage you to let yourself feel. Learn to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Tune into the emotions you have trapped away and give them the acknowledgement they deserve. Once they have been acknowledged, they will resolve. Your mantra is, it is safe to feel. Card number 3 was flow reversed. If it's reversed, it says, when reversed, you are in deep flow, in tune with your emotions and the cosmos. Why not swim a little deeper? Very cool card reading today. Let's talk through it. We got Anais laughter, looking at the ways that we might use laughter and comedy and sarcasm to bypass our emotions. And we moved on to love, really looking at what healthy love is and if the things in our life we're calling love truly are healthy. And then we have flow, really feeling into our emotions and diving deep into what we feel and what we know in our emotional body. This whole reading today is a deep premise of inner child work, which is really, really, yeah, Mandy, it's okay, because I think the biggest part of today's lesson is to see how they all flow together for all of us, right? And the whole premise behind each of these cards is, are we tuning in with ourselves, right? Are we looking at things that we have defined as healthy, sarcasm, humor, laughter? Are we using it in integrity with ourselves, right? Are we really honoring what we're feeling and experiencing? And are we expressing that in integrity? With the love card, the same thing. When we look at love, the definition we've given to it, the people we say we love, are we in integrity with what is right and true and for us? When we stand in our worth and our purpose and our power, is this love? Is this connection? Are these behaviors things that I am truly worthy of? And if not, can I shift it so that I can call in what I am worthy of, right? What I do deserve. And then the flow card, again, Can you deepen into yourself, into your feelings, into your emotions, into what's present underneath the surface? It's our job in inner child work to reparent those aspects of ourselves so that we can find truth and integrity and empowerment and safety, right? Our inner children relied on all these definitions from the world and our parents and the people who raised us. But we are usually, almost always, like 99.9% of the population is raised by wounded inner children, right? Adults with wounded inner children. And so even their definitions and the ways that they teach us are skewed and coming from an unbiased or unhealed perspective. And that's why inner child work is so important. I believe inner child work is what takes us into our highest self. Healing our inner child allows us to stand in our truth and our integrity and our purpose. And it's why I'm so passionate about what I do. I hope this makes sense to all of you, right? For those of you who own the cards, there are remedies and journal entries for all of these cards. If they resonated, I would go back and do them. If you don't own the cards, I'll put a link in the comment below. I'm giving a 10% off, I think 10% off, some sort of discount all month if you put in the promo code I am gay AF for Pride Month. So I think it's 10% off or free shipping. It's free shipping. Free shipping for Pride Month this month if you put in the coupon code I am gay AF. I'll put that in the comments too. With the link that I sent you, you get free shipping on the Oracle cards. So enjoy. Let me know what you thought of this reading today. I'm so proud of you guys for showing up and doing this work. I know it's not easy, but you're asking the right questions and you're showing up with your own truth and integrity. And that's worth so much. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I will talk to you soon. Have a beautiful day.